Hello everyone, and welcome to Subterrain. This is a very awesome little survival horror game that I've recently picked up, and I suppose I should narrate this. Fourth planet in the solar system, Mars. Mankind's first permanent colony on Mars, MPO. MPO is a new hope for 10,000 people seeking a fresh start. Not sure what accent that is. And in this place for 1 year, 3 months and 16 days, I have lived in this MPOPD prison cell, Sector B05, cell number 6. My name is Albert West. They once called me Dr. West. I came into Mars on the promise of being able to freely conduct my research. Ultimately, it drove me to murder. I lost everything. I was locked up here. But to hell with the past. I'll wait for my death in this place. My rations have run out, and soon the power will shut down. Then maybe life support as well. And then I die. It was a week ago. I could feel that something was wrong. Lunchtime came and went, but there was no call to the dining hall. I was getting hungry, but then my chow slot opened. Jesus! It was the god, Hank! His eyes were strange. I knew something was going down. There will be a transfer today. Be ready at 500 hours and take this. It'll be your only meal today. I didn't expect that to be my last meal. I've gone without food for some time now. After he went away, there were loud noises outside. Sounds of beating batons, running, a struggle. I could hear the sounds of other restless prisoners. Then there was a siren. Attention all prisoners. Doors will be opened one cell at a time. Follow the guards and obey their instructions. Prisoners that fail to comply will be executed on the spot. Executed? Jesus. I heard noises from the other cells, doors opening one by one. Cell number 1. Cell number 2. Cell number 3. Cell number 66 is cell number 4. Cell number 5. Last was my cell, and I was ready to get out of here. And then all of a sudden, blackness. Just a tiny gap in the door. And then there was silence. All the noises seemed to be carried away from me. And after a while, emergency power kicked in, red lights and some power to the air circulation fans, but that was it. The door wouldn't budge. And that was a week ago. I tried everything to get out. My only chance seemed like the air duct. The fan seemed to be slowing down, but it hasn't stopped yet. I'm reaching my limit, and I can't hold on for long. I feel so sleepy. I can't sleep. I won't sleep. Okay, yeah, this is an awesome game. I cannot tell how much, I'm a massive fan of this, and all the user guide stuff. I have already given this a shot, and unfortunately, what I did was, this has a lot of learning to do in the first couple of days, and hopefully I'll be able to explain that a little bit, so that other people won't take as long as I did, because I sort of putzed around for the first little bit, and then as soon as I actually understood what I was doing and what I needed to do, it was way too late for me to be able to take on what was coming at me. I by the time you actually get settled and know what you're doing, everything is advanced to the point where you are screwed. So, we're giving this another shot. And I am playing this on easy mode because I care far more about the actual story of this, and if I remember correctly, I can't carry anything except those two things, which I should probably eat, but I can probably just run down here and grab my bag so that I can pick up other stuff. But yes, I gave this a shot before, and I got my ass handed to me, because by the time I actually figured out everything and figured out all the mechanics of the game, yeah, was like day 10, and things had advanced way past what I could actually deal with at the time. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I just went into the same room. What I want is to be able to go into the other ones, which I think is this one up here. Yeah. Some of these are locked and you can only get in through the vents. Just give this place a quick search. There's not really much here. We don't want to be spending too much time here. And then get the hell out. Because like I said, this game tends to ramp it up on you very, very quickly. Although I'm playing it in easy mode this time, so it might not be that much of a challenge. In fact, I'm hoping it's not that much of a challenge, because I care far more about the story than I do just wading through incredibly difficult things just to prove that I can. That doesn't really mean all that much to me. Okay, so I should probably start by explaining some of the basic mechanics of this. All of the red things you'll see are obviously locked doors. Some of them require different key cards. Those both require Class C key cards, which I believe are the easiest ones to find. And some of them require Class B and A cards, which I'm assuming are much more difficult to find. And some of them require like specific key cards that will only open to a specific key card. Yes, and as I said, this game has a lot to throw at you in the very beginning. I don't think that there's anything useful here, though. Class C. Just a bunch of stuff to look pretty, for right now at least. I'm assuming that we will come back here at some point, but I did not reach that point when I was playing. In fact, I only got to be able to go into the central area, which we're going to most presently, and then one area past that where I immediately got slaughtered. Ooh, what are you? Take you. So, I have a little list of things that are absolutely essential to get things done. Did I pick up a weapon? Because I think I'm gonna have to bash somebody in the face here. Yep. Yep, I had to bash somebody in the face. And let's just quickly loot all this stuff in this place. And I don't think there's anything in any of these consoles, though, which is rather odd. Oh, nope, Class A keycard. Nice. And some bags. Awesome. And a pistol. Let's go ahead and equip that and take the rest of it. That's unfortunate. The last time I was in here, there was an SMG. I guess it's all randomized. I did not know that was a thing. So apparently, I can't expect things to be where they were. That'll make for some fun play. But yes, I have a little list of priorities that absolutely need to be done. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end up getting to the central area and then reading all of that out so that we have all of that condensed into one nice little area if people would like to listen to it or skip over it. Don't I have a flashlight? I guess not. Yay! And they tend to drop infested nails and infested pieces. I think yeah, all of the usable stuff is actually on the other side of this room, the visitor's room. But I can't get there. But I'm a little bit of a OCD person, and I like having all of the map visible for me. Let's go ahead and search all. Oh, flashlight. There we go. And grab the rest. Oop. Yeah, much better. And let's go ahead and recharge our pack. And since we're here, we might as well swap over to another one, and charge that one, and swap over to another one, and charge that one. Cool. Yeah, let's just use this one for now. And flashlight. There we go. There we go. Progressing quite nicely. I really want to get through this prison area as quickly as possible. And I do apologize if you can hear any of the clicking sounds of my keyboard. It's mechanical, so yeah. I might figure out a way of toning that down sometime in the future, but I don't know how I would do that immediately. I think we're gonna run into somebody here presently. Not much of a point in telling me how to work my shield if no one does attack me. And that is something that I don't use all that often. I'm assuming that it will become very useful in the future whenever things start getting much hairier, but whenever it was useful, whenever I needed it before, it didn't seem to offer me that much protection. And you will notice me backing up immediately from every door that I open. That's because zombies tend to hear you, or whatever the infected are, tend to hear you, but they cannot open doors, so they will be right next to that door whenever you open them. Sometimes. And they like to just immediately rush through and bash you in the face. Or at least that was my experience last time. And it got me killed, so I'm not going to do it again. And E opens things, and R is the button to just grab everything out of there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Not like it matters. And I am just lifting everything that I possibly can from this place, because we're not going to be back here anytime soon, I think. At least there doesn't seem to be enough here to justify me coming back anytime soon. Although I have not opened those doors upstairs yet, so there may be. Ah yes, and now would be a good time to mention that his comment about not eating for a week is absolute bullshit, because this man needs to eat like every 3 hours, or else he goes and says it's not that bad. And I'm assuming it's a little bit toned down now that I'm on an easier difficulty, but there's no way that this dude would have survived that long with how much he complains about food and water and sleep. Sleep is the one that particularly annoys me, because it requires a lot of time, and I'm usually not so great about queuing up useful things to be done in the interim so that I can actually make use of that sleeping time. I hope I'll do a little bit better this time, though. Last time I was through here, it was exceptionally livelier. A lot more zombies, although I am assuming that has a lot to do with the difficulty mode as well. I'm not really even looking at all of the stuff that I'm picking up. Just grabbing and running, because it doesn't really matter what it is. I want all of it. I'm bringing it all back to my location, and we'll deal with it as soon as we get there. Wow, there's not much activity here at all. Thankfully. trust me, we will see plenty of activity before this is over. And in this first episode, I hope to achieve at least a couple of things. I'm getting a lot of bags. That was not the case. This is kind of good, though. They're very useful. And I'll show you how I use them here in a little bit. Oop, bag is full. I will show you how I use them right now. Oop, wrong way. Head down here. Hopefully don't run into anything horrible. Nope. And we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I have a key card. Let's go ahead and open it up. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop a bag here, and then we're going to throw some stuff that we don't really need into that bag. Like the crowbars and the other flashlight. Let's keep the other flashlight. I think I want to research that, which is something that I will show you here again most presently. And let's go ahead and read that. And we only have one key card. So, back into this room. And the reason I left it down there is because it's closer to the tram. And that's where we will be. Yes, yes. That's where we will be leaving this place from, and hopefully where we will be coming back to in sometime in the future. I have no idea when. But it doesn't really seem like we need to leave all that much here, so let's take the crowbars and light stick, and I guess leave... No, let's dump one of the crowbars on the ground and take the bag, because the bag's more useful. Right. And that was us getting out of the prison. And we are on our way to Central Control. Cool.